My name is Marshall Nominati. Hey, what's going on, man? Woo! For y'all that didn't know, man, I've been out for a month. I had an operation. I had what they call a radical nephrectomy. Radical nephrectomy. You know what I'm saying? In layman's terms, in street terms, I lost one of my kidneys. It took one of my kidneys out, you know? And actually today was 1 month. 1 month today, you know? And the takeaway is that I'm glad that I got a God of my understanding. A God of my understanding. Ain't the God of my understanding when I was using. This is a different God. Because I also thought, God punished us for doing certain things. That was the God I thought I had. The minute I do something wrong, he gonna take me out. He gonna kill me. He gonna punish me. He gonna make me suffer, And through this process, man, of getting clean, stop using drugs, I developed another relationship. I ain't religious. Don't get that wrong. I ain't religious. I developed another relationship with God. I'm one of these guys, man, when I first got here, I thought I was smarter than most. I thought I was smarter than most. I thought I knew everything. And that was my walk. That was my walk. Today, I still, in working this program, I look back and look at myself and I see how many times I was wrong. And it ain't no big deal if I'm wrong. I just admit it, especially to my family members, and move on. Man, I got two daughters. I got a daughter and a son, and I can remember how my thinking was. Dad is always right. You always wrong. Today, my kid's 40 years old, man. My youngest child is 40. My daughter is 48. She called me just now, And this girl is smart. She's bright. You know what I'm saying? And I tell everybody she got it from her daddy. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody I had something to do with it. I can remember the last time I got locked up, I called home and my daughter was the one that answered the telephone. And my daughter was like, Dad, what do we need to do? Do we need to get you a lawyer? Do we need to get a bondsman? Who do we need to call? It was a role reversal. As smart as I was, she was acting like the damn adult. I was acting like the child. She done went through this before. Plenty of times, And man, today, I'm telling you, me and that girl got a relationship that makes my wife jealous. Because I have overcome that bullshit. I have overcome that bullshit by admitting sometimes that I was wrong. And man, I had surgery. And I'm telling you, it was nothing like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be crippling pain. And all that. Man, I ain't go through no whole lot of pain. I had robotic surgery. The doctor was sitting down, working the controls, and the goddamn robot was doing the surgery. I'm like, are you kidding me? But that's what was going on, man. That's what happened, man. I'm back. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. When I talk about having that God of my understanding when I was out there using, it's the same thing, man. I was thinking, I reverted back to jail, being in jail. And my worst fear being in jail was getting sick. Getting sick while I'm in here. Man, I don't want to die in jail. I don't want to die in jail. That was my worst fear. Fast forward, I got sick while I was clean. I'm like, man, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. But I tell you, in the process of all of that, man, I had a takeaway that touched my heart. I got a granddaughter that's 4 years old. I got a grandson that's 9 years old. And my talk with God was, God, take me before you take them. Take me. If that's your will, take me. And I ain't going to be mad at you. Because I done lived for a good life. I done live a happy life. When I read NA literature, it says we don't understand that we can live a happy life without the use of drugs. And I'm doing that, man. I'm a model for that. I'm an example for that. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to say is, man, this thing called recovery, this is a team sport, man. This is a team sport. This ain't no individual sport. It's a team sport. I go back to the goddamn Super Bowl. Man, ain't nobody gonna tell me San Francisco didn't have a better team. Kansas City won. Because they played together. They played together. They looked out for one another. San Francisco got like 8 Pro Bowlers on their team. They supposed to wipe the field with them. The better teams don't always win. You know? Man. Team sport. Ain't individual sport. You know? And man, those are some of the parables I have in this thing right here. Because like I said, I always thought I was smart. You know? Then I found out that I was wrong. You know? It goes back to, man, sometimes you got to ask somebody for some help. You know, sometimes you got to reach out to somebody else. Sometimes somebody might know something that you don't know. You know, and that shit for me, it started in the home. I'm telling you, man, look, I got to tell you, I got out of jail, eventually got a good job, you know, and let me tell you, me and my wife been together for almost 50 years. I started dating my wife when I was 14 years old, you know. And what I liked about my wife in the beginning was she was a good manager of money. This girl could take care of some money, you know. Later on in life, when I got some senses, I come to her and say, you gonna manage the money. And I'm rich today. I'm fucking rich today. Because somebody else managed my money. I ain't mad. I'm like, damn, that was one of the best moves I could have made. You know what I'm saying? Man, I used to come home on the weekends and ask my wife, say, well, how much money you got? She said, I got $10. I mean, look, it's an argument. $10, you know at the weekend, somebody might come through here with some hot shit. How am I gonna buy it? And you ain't got but $10, $15. I need at least $100 in the house at all times. $200 in the house at all times so I can buy some hot shit, you know? Just to give you an idea of my thinking. You know what I'm saying? I was telling the sisters down there, man, what makes this thing work, man, is we change the nature of our thinking. I still like money. I don't like throwing it away no more. I don't like making somebody else rich. That's why I said I'm rich. I ain't really rich, but I mean, you know, I don't like making somebody else rich, you know, without the use of drugs. I understand the conundrum. I can use some big words now. I understand the dilemma. You only know how to do what you see. You see somebody else making money and you learn how to do it. And like we always do, we don't always look at the big picture. We look at the small picture. Because if you keep looking at that individual, they're going to end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they're 50 years old. They're going to end up in jail. You know, you 30, but that shit ain't gonna happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Do your research, do your history. You know? My last point, man, is if when we end up in a place like this, the joke is over. It ain't no joke. The joke is on you now. You know, I'm like, what do I have to lose just to change the way that I think, just to change the way that I do things? What I got to lose? You know, I might lose going to jail. I was talking to one of the women over there, and basically she was saying, like, look, man, jail in 5-6 years. You know, this one hurts, you know. So now we understand why the program, man, is a one day at a time program for the rest of your life. God forbid, I ain't been in jail in 30-some years, you know. In 30-some years, I ain't been in jail, you know. 30-some years, I ain't used, you know what I'm saying? 30-some years, man, I have lived a happy life, you know. And man, we were coming down here, man. It was a fun ride, 4 of us. And they were talking about a program that was in here in 2002. Started a program here in 2002. I need to tell y'all, man, shit, y'all keeping me clean. But it's available for all of y'all. Hey, let me just say this, my last point. You don't say that twice. My last point. When I was in the hospital, man, I came home. Guess who was the first one to come see me? John. My sister-in-law died. Guess who was the first one that came see me? John. Damn, I know you, man. Hey, I'm laying in the bed with my son. Just came out of surgery the next day. And I said, man, give me my telephone and let me open the telephone up since I got any messages. I opened my telephone up, and man, I had 42 messages. 42 messages. I looked at the telephone, and goddamn tears started flowing down my eyes. Again, I go back to the jail. Something would go on in my life. I don't hear nothing from nobody. Here I am today, went through major surgery, and there's 42 people, man, that care enough about me to send me a get well message. Again, it's a team sport. I love this guy. Come on, John. I love this guy. Hey, y'all need to know that the reason I'm here, because he came and picked me up.
I like driving.
Yeah. Love you, man.
I love you, man.
All right.
Thank you, Marshall. Give Marshall another hand, man.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to Marshall talk, and I picked up on the part where when he turned his will with the money situation over to his wife, let somebody else manage it, he got a good outcome. And that same thing happened to me with my disease of addiction. When I turned that wheel over and let somebody manage it, you get a good outcome. And before the meeting started, I'm talking to some of you guys. I didn't make it back to the ladies, but I noticed, I know several of y'all, more than I probably should, and I've seen you on the outside, how squirrely, how crazy, how unmanageable you get, right? And I see you in this environment, and it's like, shit, you guys are calm, collective, you know, you're not stressed out, bummed out. And it occurred to me, whoever you are, whether I know you or not, remember your level right now. When you get out that door, figure out how to stay level. And if you have the same disease I got, the way to do that is let a power greater than you manage your life. And that can be a God of your understanding, of course, but it can also be people in recovery, people who love you and want good things out of you. There's so many resources out there that if you would just let them, you'll get a better result. Because an addict trying to manage their own life ain't going to end good. It's going to end, in your case, in the blue chair at Henrico jail. Speaking of the jail, and Marshall, he mentioned team, right? And I got to thinking, well, we got 5 of us, 6 of us. We came through the gate at once as a team, and me and Marshall were talking. It's a beautiful evening outside, and we're in great spirits, good mood, and it's like, man, this is awesome. Doing the simplest things, fulfilling the simplest commitments, the benefit you get, I couldn't measure it. And then we're met by the correction officers when we come through the gate, another team. And I know they're glad we're up in here. You don't think they don't have loved ones or friends or neighbors that struggle with this illness? You don't think they don't want to see y'all get better? Of course they do. And then Sheriff Gregory, she lets us come in here every week to carry the message of hope that any addict can stop using drugs and lose that desire and find a new way to live. You people are surrounded by different teams, and you got one responsibility is really, and that's try to stay focused and catch the hits. And then, of course, you do that day in and day out. Now, we got a great speaker tonight. I think he's great. He ain't much to look at, but he's a good speaker. You know what I mean? And he got a good message because I heard him over at West not long ago. And I'm excited to hear him again, to be honest with you. And, I've been clean a long time, almost 42 years. I've heard a lot of speakers. So when I get to hear somebody twice within a month or so, that says something about this person. So let's give it up for Sherman. Nice warm welcome. Come on, Sherman, give it up.
Wow, there's something that's coming from John, Big John. What's up? Hey, cuz, love you, cuz. My cousin right there, y'all. Hey, look. Hey, please don't take my head off, because I might get a little, so I'm gonna try to keep the cussing down, I don't really need this mic, but they gave it to me, so I guess other people can hear it. All right. I'm Sherman, I'm at it. My clean date, November 2nd, 2015, right? One day at a time, right? That's right. One day at a time, right? I haven't found it necessary to use any mind-altering substances, right? Not even mouthwash, right? And I always say that, right? Because mouthwash got alcohol in it, right? Some of them, right? So that's how much my recovery mean to me, right? And man, to see these outfits, right, and to see you guys, man, to see people that I know, right, and that I dealt with on the street, right, like, wow, I was real emotional over there. I was emotional coming through the gate for real. Like, I'm one of those guys, man, that ain't never, you hear me? Never go through, like, come out the front of the jail or the front. I always went out through the back. They always back the bus up on me, right? That's my story. Like penitentiary, I'd have been in penitentiary 5 times, right? I lived in jail. Matter of fact, this is my second home. Matter of fact, I know all the deputies and I know everybody. First name basis, right? Wow. But man, I want to just tell you a little bit about me, right? Like, look. My story is jails and institutions, right? There's nowhere around me, right? It's like some people get up here and you're like, man, they can't understand. They can't relate to me, right? They can't relate when I'm going through, right? Well, the buck stops here. Yeah, because I've been here over and over and over, right? So what it is that I want y'all to think about is, while you sitting right here, right? I know some people might be coming to try to get out of being locked up and, I did that too. But if you got a drug problem, if drugs is your problem, right? I'm here to tell you, right, there's hope for you. There's hope for you, right? Drugs was my problem, right? But I thought I was a drug dealer. I thought I was a big time drug dealer. Yeah, I'm getting money. I was fronting. You're gonna hear that word a lot. I was fronting. And I'm here to tell you, man, you don't have to front no more, yo. And if you keep on fronting, right, you're going to keep on being locked up. If you keep on worrying about what the next man think about you, you're going to stay locked up. If you're afraid to be yourself, you're going to stay locked up. And know how I know? Because I did it. I fronted everything I done because I wanted people to like me. Low self-esteem. I suffer from low self-esteem. You see I got this big stomach now, and I ain't been locked up in 8 years. Well, I used to be skinny as only went, and my pain was that shoulder bone. You know that shoulder bone, right? Look, my shoulder bone used to stick up, right? That's when I know I was getting real high. My shoulder bone would show. My jaws were sunk in. My head would be bigger than I was skinny, right? Low self-esteem, man. That's what I suffer from, right? Wow. Now people talking about, man, you need to lose that stomach. I said, I ain't losing shit. This ain't going nowhere. I love this motherfucker. It ain't going nowhere. Shit. It don't get in the way now. Yeah. We're gonna talk, man. So I found out right that like my low self-esteem started when I was younger, right? In school, right? In the 3rd grade, I failed the 3rd grade, John. I failed the 3rd grade, right? I went home, my mama said, boy, you're a dumb motherfucker. Then I went back to school, I made it through the 4th, and I failed the 5th grade. I went home again, she said, you're a dumb motherfucker. I ain't know at that time, right, that was the start of me having low self-esteem. I went to school, you remember they had a joint called pre-middle. Remember pre-middle? Yeah, pre-middle, right? So I was in pre-middle, right, and went in the bathroom and was using the bathroom, right, and a student came in and said, how you doing, sir? That's how tall I got. They thought I was a staff because I failed so much. You know how you put your books under the table, right? You put your books in the thing, right? You know the desk? I was so tall that the desk would wobble. My knees would hit and would wobble. That's how tall I was because I failed. All my friends had left, though. All my friends went on to Thompson and what's the other middle? No, what it was? Henderson. No, what's the other one on Cross South Side? Bouchard. They went cross water. They were sending everybody across. Listen, man. And I was still in elementary school, looking crazy. Huh? Yeah, man. Man, what I'm trying to tell you. Like, so now, hey, look. I see you laughing back there, boy. Hey, look. That's crazy because I know y'all guys, man. I know you. It's like I done rub elbows with you guys, man. Like I'm here to tell you, man, your life can change, right? It can change if you wanted to. You got to stop fronting those, y'all. For real. Let me just tell you this. If you locked up, you ain't good at selling motherfucking drugs. Let me just bust your bubble right there. You ain't that good. Need to get another career because you ain't that good. I'm in here for selling drugs. All right, well, you ain't that good. Get another profession, right? So I always talk about my scooter, right? Man, you laugh, man, hi, Scooter. Your name's Scooter. He gonna laugh. His name's Scooter. He ain't never had one though. That nigga ain't never had a scooter. His name's Scooter. What they call you for the push one? He ain't never had a scooter. Hey, look. They always talk about that scooter, right? Cause look, like I got locked up for the last time, right? 2015, I got locked up, right? I went to the jail, went to Richmond jail, right? I went to Richmond jail, got in that jail, right? And I got on the phone, right? And I called home. I always tell this story, right? Because this story, right, is what broke me down. This is what broke me down. I got on the phone, and my daughter, right? My daughter was 11 years old at the time, right? She was 11 years old. And she said, damn, Dad, you locked up again. That did it. She said, damn, you locked up again. And she was like Marsha said, his daughter was talking to him like she was his mama. That's how she was talking to me, like I was her son. So you know by you being in jail, right? I had to turn my back. Yeah, you know, you gotta play. I still was fronting. I had to turn my back and start crying, right? Snot flowing, everything, right? So I went up in the cell, right? I went up in the cell that night, and I said, look, God, please help me. Like if you're just like me and you've been out over and over, you got your look back, you got your weight back, you've been in the penitentiary or something, listen, that's the best you can get. I did that over and over, man, but I could not stop using drugs. I heard people talk about this God thing, right? Yeah, God. I had a resentment against God. Both of my brothers murdered, both of them. One of my brothers, Little Money. Y'all know him, probably know him. Little Money got killed. That was my little brother. The other one was named Sam. He got killed. One had a bounty on his head. They killed him for nothing. The other one was going to rob somebody, and the boy killed him. But for some reason, God found favor in me. I'm the one that kept on getting in trouble over and over and over. Right? But I had a resentment against God. But I heard people talk about God, right? I heard people in Narcotics Anonymous talking about God, this God thing, right? I said, dang, I got to try something different, man. I'm tired of being locked up. I'm tired of being in this motherfucking cell. You know that cell, man, at night when you're in that cell by yourself, man, yeah, you left only with your thoughts. Yeah, I got tired of that. Ladies, too, I got tired of that. Yeah. Felt like I couldn't breathe in that motherfucker. So I went in that cell that night. I said, God, please help me. Please help me, right? Crying. I ain't get on my knees. I laid in that bed and cried myself to sleep, right? Woke up the next day, right? And the guy I knew, just like a guy came in there, he said, and I was helping him with his gear and stuff. And he said, oh no, let me tell you this. Before I went in that cell, right? I told you I was a big time drug dealer, right? Remember? I told you that, yeah. I was a big time drug dealer before I went in there, right? So I do I say, man, what you locked up for? I said, 8 ball. See, I didn't want to say a half ounce or quarter ounce, you know. I didn't want that was too much because I was small as a motherfucker. So I had to make it seem like, you know, because I'm good at fronting. I'm good at lying to your ass. I'm good at that. I'm a big time drug dealer, but I'm small as a mother. My head big as a bitch, head nappy. Socks, look, I ain't even need no socks. I look like I had on socks. Feet ashy, look. And I call myself being a little fly on the street, getting high. So I thought. So when I went in there, after my daughter told me that, when I went in there and said, ask God to help me, right? I came out that cell, right? I didn't know at the time that y'all heard about the spiritual awakening. You ever heard about a spiritual awakening? It can happen for you. It can happen for you, man. It's all about what you want to do, right? It happened for me. Look, came out that cell, new guy came in. I was helping him with his gear. He said, man, what you locked up for? I said, a stem. I said, yeah, I laughed too. A stem. I said, damn, I can't believe I just said that. Because I'm one of those addicts, right? I'm one of those addicts that in Jackson Ward. Like, I don't even live in Jackson Ward. I don't even live over there, right? But I got high in every hallway in Jackson Ward. Every hallway. I know which one had the light. I know which one you can lock behind you. I know which one don't have no piss on it. I know which one ain't nobody gonna buy and go to sleep in there. I knew every hallway. Right? Yeah, that was my home. And I got high in every one of them, right? And when the dude said, what you locked up for? And I said a stem, the dude way across the pod said, man, you told me an 8 ball. I said, damn, there's some nosy motherfuckers in jail. Damn, you nosy. Hey, look, yeah. Real talk, man. I had to stop fronting, yo. I had to stop fronting. You know what I'm saying? Being locked up, right? You know, you come in with your war stores. You know, you got your kingpins. Yeah, I had this, I had that. And you ain't made commissary since you been in that motherfucker. I said, damn, you must have left that shit at the door. You owe child support. You know they got, you know your story. Yeah. I heard that shit all my life. All my life. Heard the same, yeah, all that old war store shit. But I do know a couple of guys in here, yeah, to do that shit for real. Right? Shit, but now somebody got to send you that money. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like to be honest with you, like, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna go in this little pocket. The one, you know, I don't need to tell you that pain. Look, hey, look. Let me tell you, I was coming here, right? And I waste some on my shirt. I waste some on my, I had a nice old cream shirt to go up my shoe. Hey, I was in there, right? I waste some on that mother, some ketchup. I wear some ketchup. I had to go get another shirt, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is like, look, man, look. I'm living my best life, right? I know I ain't got much, right? I ain't got much. But it's more than what the fuck I had. And morning, I smoked all my shit up. And I used to thought I was a fly little dude right on the street, getting high. I used to get off my scooter and I go cop, and the dude say, "Yeah, boy, where you get them Jordans from?" Yeah, real talk. Shit, about 2 hours later, I'll be like, "You want to buy these Jones? You want to buy these Jones, cuz?" Shit, they for sale, motherfucker. The fuck? They for sale? Shit. I'm trying to get one more. On that shit, man. Like what I'm saying, like when you're able to stop fronting, when you're able to stop worrying about what the next man think about you, right? You're gonna start growing, right? Y'all call yourself men, right? We men, we women, right? But we care about what somebody think about us. So how much you really a woman and man? For real. See, because when I give y'all this information, I don't care what y'all do with it. Because I'm free. Today I'm free. I'm free, man. I'm living my best life. Got my passport. You know when you get a passport, right? Man, when you get a passport, they do what you call a search or check. And I ain't look when I'm talking about a federal check. Like the federal government checking your ass out because they know you can go across season, you know, you might not be never seen them on. So if you want it, you know, they check you, right? So if you can get a passport, right, you good to go. You well on your way. I got me a passport. As soon as I got that motherfucker, I went out of this country. Yeah. Been working my ass off. Look, I'm one of those guys, ain't never had a job. What the fuck is a job? That's what I said. What is a job? A job to me was going to McDonald's, right? And working, you know, you got to work 3 weeks. I said, damn, 3. What about 2? They said 3 weeks. I said, all right, I'll work those 3 weeks and go give me a pack. I told you I'm big time hustler. I'm big time, yeah, I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I'm getting money. No, go give me a pack. Every time I go in the house from Jacksonville, I come back out the pack smaller and smaller every day. Every day. Every day that motherfucker gets smaller and smaller. I wonder why. The lady come up in the hallway in Jacksonville, she said, baby, let me get 2 of those things for 15. I said, ain't no more. She said, baby, come on now, let me get 2 for 15. I said, ain't no more, baby, ain't no more. Go ahead now. She said, I see the pack in your hand. I said, look, they mine, motherfucker, they mine. God damn. Like what I'm trying to tell you, you got to stop fronting, man. And a lot of people ain't know that. Well, listen, I used to think a lot of people ain't know that I was getting high. I ain't think everybody knew. Shit, when I got clean, they be like, man, you doing good, boy. I said, damn, I ain't know you knew. I ain't know you knew. So if you think a motherfucker don't know your ass getting your greasy ass, yeah. I'm trying to step on some toes, man. I'm trying to get some stuff around in y'all, man, to let you know that, man. Like if I did it, y'all can do it, man. You can change your life, right? Like, look, like I talk about my scooter. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. What time is it? Because you can start, Lieutenant gonna put her ass out. She ain't playing. Look, I talk about, I got time. All right. And look, I talk about that scooter, right? I talk about that scooter, cause look, that scooter, right, is look, I got locked up when I was 18 years old. I caught a 10 distribute in a school zone at 20. The people gave me, at 18, they gave me 20 years. They gave me 20 years, right? Old law. They gave me 20 years. I made first parole, right? But that's still I did 4, listen, my first charge, right? So I never got a license. Never got a license. Never in my life until I was 42 years old, right? So when I say I rode that scooter, right, I rode that scooter in my first couple of years of recovery, right? Because I didn't want to keep driving, right? And getting the risk of chance of getting caught driving without a license. Like you got to start changing some shit. And then here I go. I want to drive with no license in Jacksonville at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, why the fuck they stopping me? You the only motherfucker on the street. The hell they stopping? I'm the only one out there looking crazy. So look, I love my stem. I used to love my stem so much. I used to love that motherfucking stem more than I love myself. The people say 5-0 coming, 5-0 coming, 5-0 coming. I said, all right. Look, I'm in the hallway. Look, that's my house. Hallway, one of them. That's my house. I'm in the hallway getting high. They said, police coming. I got the stem. It's still hot. I don't. It's glass. I don't throw the motherfucker. I put the bitch in my pocket. I fold it up nice and neat and put it in my pocket. Said, they ain't gonna fuck with me. They don't want me. You tell me they're saying in that shit. And as soon as I come in, they're like, come here, sir. Come here. I know I'm trespassing. I'm barred from over in all the projects. Going to jail, man. Insanity, man. One day I was in the hallway. It was raining like a motherfucker, cuz it was raining. It was raining like a motherfucker, right? Just got paid, got a pocket full of money, got on brand new clothes. Brand new clothes. I just left home, right? With my grandma, right? She was in the kitchen, right? And I was in the kitchen, right? And I had the belt, right? I had my belt, right? And I had the ice pick. Pushing holes all the way, that motherfucking belt was on. It had about 20 holes going on. And I got so small. I had 20 holes around the motherfucker. But I want to say I got on new clothes. She said, boy, you don't make no sense. When you gonna start getting yourself together? I'm like this. I got it, babe. I'm all right. Trying to push a hole, trying to hurry up, get out there. I gotta hurry up and go. I gotta go. Gotta jump on my motorcycle. My motorcycle waiting on me. I go right over Jackson Mall. Go look, got a pocket full of money. I'm a king. I go in that crack house. I say, look, I'm calling shots. You go get some chores. You go get this. You go get some beer. You go get a cigarette. Look, I'm calling shots. By 3 o'clock that night, shit, I'm at the table waiting on somebody to give me an order. I'm waiting on somebody to tell me something to do so I can get a hit. Shit, how fast things change. Shit. And then you know the lady house you're in, right? You know the lady house that y'all be acting like y'all cutting up, but you with your boy telling you, hey, you getting high as a bit. I don't really know. Hey, look, you know the lady house you're in, she starts sweeping up, man. Look. Yeah, baby, I'm ready to go to bed, baby. What you gonna do? I said, oh, no, time for me to go. Ain't that a bit? Putting my ass out, the money gone, nigga, you gotta go. Shit. I was a king for a couple of hours. So the girl came in there, right? The girl came in there when the lady was ready to put me out. The lady came in there, right? That be boosting. She be stealing, right? She steal. Yeah, I know she steal. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nothing happening. Everything dead. I said, babe, come on, I'll take you to the store. You want to go to the store? I'll take you to the store. She said, we're on your scooter. I said, yeah, you see my motherfucking scooter downstairs? Yeah, goddammit, come on. Come on. Shit, we gonna get on. Shit. It's pouring down raining outside. We get on the back of it. Look, we get on the scooter. I put my helmet on. She ain't got no damn helmet. We drive up, we ride up Brook Road going to Walmart. Brook Road, right? It's raining so hard, I'm like this. And look, I'm like this on that mother like this. She reached around me, wiping that joint like this. That bitch became my windshield wiper. She like this. I can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. We trying to get one more. We get up, we make it up there, right? We make it up there to Walmart. We make it up there. She going to the store. I said, oh, Lord. I said, no what? I said, no what? I know how larceny she is. She larceny. I said, she larceny. When she get on, she gonna act larceny. I know she is. I said, so you know what? I'm going in that motherfucker. So now I'm the ride and I'm stealing. I go in that motherfucker. I found out that I'm a good thief. I said, oh, shit, I can steal. I said, yeah. I go in that motherfucker. I'm stuffing this shit, man. I'm loaded. I'm loaded down, right? I make it back to the motorcycle, right? And look, she come out that joint with her little bag and shit. I said, come on, get on. We go. She get on the back of that motherfucker, man. We going down Brook Road. She reach around, man. I said, wipe her face, baby. She wiped the mask all right. And as soon as she did that, motherfucker said, woo. Motherfucker, police pull her ass. I ain't got no light on the front of the goddamn scooter. Ain't no light on. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no light on them, bitch. Police said, I said, jump off. I told her, jump off. I ain't even stopped the scooter yet. I said, jump off. What I'm saying is, y'all, I'm making y'all laugh, but listen, it's a story behind all this, right? It's a story that the stupid shit that we do to get one more. If you can remember that stupid shit y'all did, yeah, times 10, goddammit. Yeah, the stupid shit you did to get one more. Now that your mind clear. That's the dumb shit I did, man. He said, what's she doing on the back? She ain't got no hair. I said, I was just getting a ride home. It's raining, sir. He said, yeah. He said, well, go ahead. When I pull off, y'all, don't do nothing until I pull off. He pulled around the corner. I said, get on, girl. Come on, man. Get. We got there just like I thought. She was lost in them. She said, you got your stuff. I said, what the hell is that? You ain't pay for your ride. I said, motherfucker, I knew you was going to do that shit. That's why I got my own. Yeah. Trying to get one more. So I go down in the hallway, right? Because the lady in the house, she begging too much. So I go down in the hallway, right? And it's raining, right? And I drop the joint on the ground, right? I drop it in the water. I pick it up, put it on the stem. Hit that joint. That bitch crackling. I said, oh, I got a good one now. Whole time smoking piss. The damn rock and fell in the goddamn piss. I said, fuck it. Yeah, I said, fuck it. I call myself a cool motherfucker. I'm smoking piss. Shit. All that shit went out the door. All my cool points gone. All of them. I ain't throw the bitch away. I smoked that shit, like for real. The fuck? I can't make this shit up, man. So I done told y'all the war story. We laughed and all that shit. Now let's get back to the story, right? So look, when I came out that cell, right? When I came out that cell that day, man, the next day, right? And I told the guy that I was locked up for a stem. I didn't know it at the time, right? But I was well on my way. I had just had a spiritual awakening, right? That's what I choose to believe. What do you believe? What do you believe will change your life? How you doing, sir? Nice to see you again. He used to drive the cab. Used to. I ain't don't drive the cab no more. Come on, when you drive the cab, man. We used to catch that cab to the hotel back in 80. What the, that was a long time ago. Yeah. Drive the yellow cab, man. He ain't driving no cab now. That's all right. Fuck that shit. You still alive, dog. You got a chance to get that shit right. Fuck that shit, man. Yeah. So I came out there and said, man, I already asked God to help me, right? I went to court, right? And God got a funny way of, you ask God for something, you be careful. God got a funny way of answering your prayers. So when I went to court, the judge looked at my record, he was like this, God damn, he like, man, he called me Can't Get Right before the movie came out. He said, damn, you can't get right. He said, why should I give you another chance, man? He told me stand up, right? And I said, look, Your Honor, I said, I could tell you some profound stuff, and you probably would believe it. You probably would have believed it, right? But I said, no, I'm not going to do all that. I said, all I can do is ask you for a chance to show you. He said, because anything I say to you right now, you know what I'm saying, it'll be a bunch of bullshit. I said, but I just need to show you. I'm tired of getting high. I'm tired of being locked up. He didn't say, all right, I thank you for your honesty. So he gave me a program, right? Right? But guess what kind of program he gave me? A spiritual one. Yeah, a spiritual one, God-based program where we went to church every day. I mean, went to church on Sundays, had Bible studies every day, right? And it was my way of me getting my foundation with God, right? Like I encourage you guys, right? Build a foundation with God. Like I couldn't do it alone. I had to have a spirit, right? Greater than myself. And no, I don't walk around. No, I don't play gospel music all in my car. I don't walk around talking about, and somebody asks you how you doing. I ask me how I'm doing. I'll be like, I'm blessed. You know, I'm gonna be, I'll be like, hurry up and get away from there. He's fronting. Yeah. I ain't gotta prove to you how godly I am. I don't gotta prove to you. You know how you prove to somebody that God is working in your life? Be a good person. Treat somebody with love and respect. Yeah, that's how you prove it. And know what? God will bless your ass too. Because he blessed me. I was going in this pocket early morning. Look, I'm going to pull this motherfucker. Hope y'all don't rock. Who got the guns here? Y'all got no guns today. I got a chain. Look at all these Jones. I done spent some of them. Look, you know, he sit back in his chair. They like, oh, let me put this up. Don't rob me, boy. And look, what I'm saying is like I'm a motherfucker. I ain't had nothing. I ain't had nothing, right? That same scooter I told y'all about. Yeah. No, I ain't selling. Hell no, that's my baby. Remember I told you about I had a job? I was working, right? Coming from work one day. Come from work. Come from work, y'all. God will do it for you. It was raining again, but this time I'm clean. 2 years clean, 3 years clean, right? Coming from work, coming in Hall Street. Again, in the rain. Yeah, in the rain, on my scooter. Motherfucker trying to get up on Chippenham, hit my ass. Boom! Knocked me all the way up Hall Street. That's what I was thinking about when I was sliding up Hall Street. What was I thinking about when I was sliding up Hall Street, ladies? What y'all think I was thinking about? Huh? As I was sliding up Hall Street, what y'all think I was thinking about? The first thought. That was the second thought. The first thought I had as I was sliding up Hall Street is, God damn, I'm glad I ain't got to try to get up and throw my ID. You know you got your ID on you. Usually I'm on the run. So I always got to get up, try to run, and throw the ID and give them a fake name. I did 5 years for giving a fake name in Petersburg. They gave me 5 years. New law. I want no old law. New law. 5 years. I had so many aliases. I use anybody's name. Shit, I ain't give a fuck who it was. They said, that man, he dead. I said, that's me. He said, he dead. That was me in my afterlife. Hey, yo. So anyway, coming down Hall Street, right, and she hit me, right, I'm laying on Hall Street, right, and the cars going past. Don't nobody give a fuck about you, man. They, they hitting her. They don't give a fuck. So it's finding somebody to stop, right? And the ambulance coming and shit, right? So I told you I was clean there, right? So I had a nice jacket on, $250 jacket, right? You know how when the ambulance pull up, they want to cut you, they want to cut some shit off, cut your clothes off your shit. He went to pulling them sisters off. I said, hell no, man. I can take it off, man. Let me take my jacket off. I can take it off. Damn, man, I paid too much money for this joint. You gonna cut? No. I took my jacket off. Before you know it, I was buck naked on Hall Street. Ball, everything hanging out. I was like, God damn. Get me to the hospital, right? I get to the hospital. What's the first thing they do when you get to the hospital? What's the first thing they do? What? Check your blood and check your urine, right? Yeah, you know why they do that? Why they do that, y'all? See if you're impaired. It's called impaired. When you have an accident, it's see if you're impaired, right? Right? When you're impaired, right, all bets off. You dead wrong. But when you ain't impaired, show me the money. They looked at my urine and looked at my blood. They said, oh, Lord, this motherfucker got our ass. Yeah. So I had me a case, right? Not knowing at the time that God was working, right? Because the little girl that hit me, right, she kept going and got up on Chippenham and went home. She went home. But she went home and told her mom that, Mom, I think I hit somebody. Her mama said, baby, you got to go back. You got to go back. She came back to the scene, gave her information, right? Her insurance coming and everything, right? Right? So I got out of the hospital, right? I went to Allen. Y'all know them, yeah. I went to Allen first, right? You know, because they got 3 names, so I said, they got to be sweet. I see them on commercials. I said, they got to be sweet. I go up in that motherfucker, they say, I sit down with the dude. He said, yes, sir, Mr. Green. He said, can I ask you, how many felonies you got? I said, what the fuck he talking about felonies? I said, what the hell he talking about a felony? I said, man, I got a case here, man. I'm the victim. I'm the motherfucking victim. What you talking about felonies for? Shit. I said, you know what, man, fuck this shit, man. I got up. Look, they gave me a little briefcase. I got up, took a little leather briefcase with me. I said, man, I'm gone, man. I went and got in the car. The girl I was riding with, she said, babe, what happened? I said, man, that motherfucker told me how many felonies I got. She said, oh, that joke came on the radio. Call Big Al. 1-800-HURT. Y'all know the commercial I'm talking about. Call Big Al, right? Look, I ain't lying. I can't make this shit up. Look, The motherfucker said, I will answer the phone. I said, baby, I bet you $20 they ain't gonna answer the phone. I said, I bet you ain't gonna answer the phone. She said, call him, baby, call him. I called Big Al, ring, ring. He said, Christian Simpson here, Big Al. I said, oh man, you made me lose the bet, man. I said, boy, I thought you weren't gonna answer the motherfucking phone. He answered the phone. He said, I said, man, I got a case, man, I got a case. He said, come on down, man. We're gonna get you straight. I said, I'm on my way. We went down there, right? I ain't never seen this motherfucker. Big Al, I never seen him. I don't know why they call him Big Al. He a little motherfucker. I said, why the fuck they call you Big Al? You little as a motherfucker. I guess Big Al get you here. I think, that motherfucker small as a bit. And look, so anyway, I get with his paralegals, the people that work with him, right? I get with the lady, man, she is so beautiful, right? I get with her, man, wow, right? So I'm at work one day, she called me on my phone, she said, could you come down to the office? I said, I'll be on my way. Come down to the office, right? I sit there, I'm standing up, and she pushed a piece of paper to me over like with her finger like that. I said, what's that? She said, that's yours. I turned it over, right? And seen all them zeros, right? I said, oh my Lord. I thought I was Fred Sanford. I said, oh my God. I said, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you with a pocket full of money. Hey, look, no, but for real though, I sat down, right? I just knew I knew this was a joke. I said, man, the people got to be coming. It was so many zeros, right? Yeah, so many zeros, right? I fold that little motherfucker up so fat, look, put it in my little pocket. I folded it up so small and put that bitch in my little pocket, right? And as I was walking in, and I got on the elevator, I put my helmet on, because I'm still on a scooter. But listen, though, I'm on a scooter, right? But shit, I got a big one now. Yeah, I got blessed with a big, the little one. The first I had a little one with my knees, you did the joint, yeah. Now I had a big joint. I could sit back on that. Hey, I would ride. Hey, you couldn't tell me shit. I ain't got no car. Never had a car. I used to put up on the strip in the girl car with the diamonds all around the steering wheel, front. Tell me, look, slam the door like I'm sweet. Look, slam the door. Y'all like that joint? With diamonds on the back of them. Pink diamonds in there. Front like a motherfucker. I ain't never had a car of mine, man. Never had nothing in my motherfucking name. Never. I had nothing but pain, y'all. Nothing. Never worked. Yeah. And God seen fit, man. God seen fit to help me out, man. Throw me a bone. So God threw me a bone, right? Gave me that check, man. Right? But you know the first thing I did with that check, right? Yeah, the first thing I did with that check, right, is gave my grandmother, right? My grandmother, right? Man, listen, this woman has been praying for me, right? Somebody's praying for you guys because you're still alive. You're still alive through all this bullshit. Somebody's praying for you, right? So she's been praying for me the whole time, right? And wow, she has cancer now. My grandma has cancer, right? Man, look, I'm going to be there for her, right? But she always told me, she said, I don't want you walking behind my casket in shackles. She said, get your life together. Get your license. Do something with yourself. That she used to hurt me like a motherfucker. So I went to, y'all know that Joe, Drive to Work program. That was a big thing back then. Right before they changed the license thing, Drive to Work program. I got with them, right? And at the time, I was the first person to get in. I gave them $20,000 to get my license, right? Because I knew how much my license meant to me, right? And he let me go, and the lawyer let me go and talk to the legislators and the people that make the laws for Virginia and talk to them about the Drive to Work program. He let me speak to them, right? The governor and the mayor and all that. Mayor Stone is, let me shut up. Anyway, that's my buddy. Yeah, people, places, and things. Like now, I rub elbows with sheriff. Remember, I used to look up the drug dealers, right? Now, I go out with deputies and stuff. Yeah. The police. Yeah, I go out with them. I hang out with them. You know why? First of all, they protect you. they got a legit gun somewhere. No, but for real, like now they are my friends. We built a relationship when I was in here, and then I carried it to the street. I call them up, we go out and everything, man. Hang out, right? Yeah. So she gave me the check, right? I went home, I went to the bank, right? I ain't know at the time that when you get a lot of money, you can't just get all that at one time. That's how dumb I ain't know that. You gotta wait. You gotta wait, right? So I had to wait. So I asked her, I said, well, how much can I get? She said, how much you want? I said, oh no, give me about 5,000. She said, all right. I said, what? Remember I told you I big time drug dealer. I ain't never had $5,000, cuz. What? Man, shoot. $5,000, what? I'm rich. I said, I'm rich, man. I'm rich. What? Don't tell me shit, I'm rich. I went home, right, and gave it to my grandmother. The woman that been praying for me, right, gave her $10,000, right, so that she could get the roof fixed and do everything around the house. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I did first before I did anything. The second thing I did was my son. My son he's 33 now. My son is a good father to my grandson. Right? He's a good father. He's not like me, deadbeat. Like I want to lay around and have all these kids, but I don't want to take care of them. I don't want to take care of them. As soon as they start crying, I'm like, I got to go. Let me get the fuck out of here. I'm going to give me one. Running from my responsibilities as a man. Yeah. That was me running. So if you can relate to that shit, man, tighten the fuck up. Tighten up. The kids need us, man. I got pictures right now. I just took one of my son. I got a 4-year-old. He ready to be 5, right? Yeah, I'm still getting it in. And I wanted to push her head down the steps, but we had the baby, so anyway, he 4 now, right? Yeah, he 4 years old. Yeah, I ain't lying. I can't make this shit up. I wanted to push her head down the step, but yeah, she had that baby. She said, I got your ass, nigga, with your good speaking ass. But anyway, yeah. So what I was at? Oh, all right. So then I got my son a car, right? Went and got him a car. Then I went and got me a car. Like, I'm not bragging about none of this stuff, man, because it's not like that. What I'm trying to tell you is that God will do it for you. God will do it for you, man. Like I heard people talk about getting your credit straight. Like I heard people talk about getting your credit straight. It's easy. Let me tell you an easy way to get your credit straight, right? Go to the bank, open an account, right? $25, open an account, right? And ask for a credit card. They're gonna send you a credit card. They're gonna send you a credit card, right? Credit card with about $300 on it, right? Use that card for something small, like some gas or something. If you ain't got no car or you got a push scooter like him, just use it for something small, right? A third of it, a third percentage, right? 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes. A third percentage, right? Use it for something small, right? And pay it back. Pay it back on time, and your credit will get better. You know why I say your credit? Because I went to the Range Rover place, right? And I went to the Mercedes lot in Fredericksburg and got me a Range Rover. When I went in there, the guy was looking at me like, oh, Lord, they ready to rob us. It was me and my homeboy, right? We sat down with him. He looked at my credit. His whole personality changed. That motherfucker said, what you need, sir? How can I help you? Please get him some water. Get him some cookies. What else you need? Like your credit is better than money. I'm trying to tell you, your credit is better than money, man. So get your credit straight. Yeah, get you a bank account. Yeah. So look, anyway, I'm ending with this, right? Look, y'all don't have to front no more, man. You ain't got to front. Raise your hand. Look, raise your hand. Talk about that nasty stuff. Let that stuff out, man. When y'all little groups, man, share your ass off, right? Share about that shit. I used to cry every time I share. Every time I share, I raise my hand, I used to cry. You know why I used to cry? Because I was letting that pain out. Let that pain out, man. So God, right? God can put some good stuff back in, man. Thank you for letting me share, y'all. Thank you for sharing, boy.
Thank you, Sherman. Good job. We ran a minute over.
Yeah.
But I hope y'all paid close attention. I hope you picked up on a couple things. One, we like to have fun in recovery. Two, we don't know how it's going to go for us, but it always seems to go pretty damn good and better than it was. So you be thinking about that, you know. Marshall, you got anything?
Yeah, can you imagine me, John, and Sherman riding together? You know what I'm saying? Man, on a road trip, man, we having some fun that we had never had before. You know what I'm saying? Sherman, man, that's my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. Thank you. It's good to be back. And y'all keep me clean another day. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell the sheriff thank you. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Sherman.